Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Abby and today I'm back for another What I Eat in a Day video. I'm currently doing calorie counting and intuitive eating to help me lose weight, and I'm also in the midst of the 75 Heart program. Also, I wanted to give you a little weigh-in update. So today's Sunday, so I weighed in yesterday, Saturday morning, and I didn't have a weight loss this week. I went up 0.2 pounds, so it was fine. Like I don't even know, like I probably was annoyed for like half a second, then I was like, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. And I kind of wanted to talk about it for a second, like my thought process. You know, our bodies are gonna fluctuate week to week. If you do a weekly weigh-in, like you might have done everything right all week and then the scale still goes up, and that's gonna happen because our bodies just fluctuate naturally. It's gonna happen. So if that happens to you, like don't get discouraged, just keep doing what you're doing and push through, because you know, that week maybe your body just retained a little bit more water or something. I don't know the science behind it, but I just have watched a lot of videos and listened to a lot of like people say like your body's gonna fluctuate and it's okay. Just keep doing what you're doing, because the last couple weigh-ins before that I had pretty big weight losses, I felt, and I basically ate the same. I think there were a couple days I didn't eat as much protein every day as I had the weeks before, so maybe that was the issue, but I don't really know. Like I said, it was only 0.2 pounds, so that's barely anything, and I'm not concerned about it. But if you guys get upset over the scale going up when you feel like you're doing everything right, just know that maybe you are doing everything right, but your body's just fluctuating, and maybe, I don't know, like I said, I noticed maybe my protein was different, so I'm going to try to keep up with the normal amount of protein I had been eating before and just make that little bit of a change. And there may be little changes you need to make, but don't let a little bit of a gain get you upset on your journey, because it's okay. Our bodies fluctuate, and that's okay. I posted about this on my Instagram, but focus on those NSVs, non-scale victories. Clothes that fit. This shirt I wore when I was a student teacher, my senior year of college, which was 7 years ago now. Is that right? 7? Yeah, 7 years ago. And I wore it a little bit when I substitute taught for 2 years after, and I just think I don't know, I like it. It's cute. It has this like little collar, and I don't know, it's just comfy, and I always loved it. But then when I started gaining weight, guess what didn't fit anymore? But I just held on to it. I was like, I really like the shirt, because I think 2 years ago I like severely purged all of my clothes, but I kept this and a couple other things, and it fits, and it fits comfortably. Like it's not tight, it feels good. So, and I'm still like 15 to 20 pounds heavier than I was back then, and it still fits. So like the scale, I don't know, like the scale says I'm 15 to 20 pounds heavier than I was back then, but it fits just like it did back then. So I don't know, sometimes the scale just really doesn't matter, and that's okay. But I still want to focus on it until I get to my goal weight, and my goal weight might have to switch, I don't know. But don't harbor on a little bit of a gain if you know you're doing everything right. So that's just my little bit of advice for this week. So I'm gonna go make up my breakfast real quick. I literally have to leave for church in 15 minutes. So I'm gonna hurry up, make it, eat it, and I'll show you what I'm having as soon as it's done. Bye. Okay, so here's what I ended up doing for breakfast. I did kind of like an egg scramble. So it's 2 eggs, 2 pieces of the sausage links I had. I think I had them in my last video. I don't know, but I've had them in a previous video, just these sausage links I got from Walmart. And spinach. So it's 2 eggs, 2 sausage links, and some spinach with a piece of the artisanal, I don't know how to say that, bread. It was also in another video, with the Smucker's spreadable strawberry jam. And then I'm just having my collagen drink. So in total, this is about 485 calories. All right, I'm gonna scarf this down real quick, go to church, and I'll be back later. Bye. Hey friends, so I am back from church. I had Bible study after, so it's a little bit later. It is like 1:45 right now. But I just reheated some food I had the other night. So Friday night I went out to Bob Evans with one of my friends, and I just ate half of the meal. So I have the other half here that I just reheated. I put it in the air fryer, and the bun got a little bit burnt, but it's fine. Let me show you what I have. Okay, so I got the crispy farm grilled like club sandwich, I guess. It's basically just like crispy chicken with bacon. on a bun. See, the bun got a little burnt. I probably shouldn't have thrown the bun in the air fryer, but I just threw literally the entire container, the fries and the sandwich in the air fryer for a couple minutes. And then when I was there, eating, I just cut the sandwich in half, and then I ate half of the fries. So this is the other half of the fries and half a sandwich. And then I just threw a banana on here. That's not from Bob Evans, obviously. And then I just threw on some ketchup, and it comes out to be about 570-ish calories for that whole plate. My plan for the rest of the day is I'm gonna go eat my lunch, relax for a little bit, then I'm gonna go over to my dad's, hang out with him and my brothers for a little bit, and then I'm going to come back home, just get some stuff done, make dinner, and I don't even know what I'm gonna have yet. I haven't decided, but yeah, that's the plan for today. Nothing exciting, just kind of a casual hang around Sunday. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, so bye. All right, guys, I am headed over to my dad's house for a little bit, but I'm bringing some things along with me. I'm gonna take a little pack of this Starburst. It's just 2 little Starbursts in there. I don't know what colors, fingers crossed. There is a pink. Anybody else love the pink? Comment down below your favorite Starburst color. Mine's pink. And I'm gonna take a little bit of beef jerky and a watermelon wave energy drink. I only have 2 energy drinks left in the fridge, guys. I gotta go to GNC. I think I'm gonna go Tuesday after work. But let me look over this calories for you. So the energy drink's 10, the fruit chews are 40. They're called fruit chews on the app, but they're Starburst. And then the beef jerky, I have 37 grams for about 106 calories. So all 3 of those things together are 156 calories. So I'll eat them, drink them at some point while I'm over there. I'm not gonna stay too long, just a couple hours. I just feel like I haven't seen them in like, I don't know, a while. My dad and Daniel were here last Sunday. They mowed my grass for me. They were here mowing last Sunday, but I haven't seen Eli in so long. If any of you don't know, I do have little brothers who are, they're not little anymore. They'll be 14 and 16 this summer, so. And so I was 13 and 15 when each of them were born, so they're still little in my eyes, but I'm gonna go visit them and hang out. But I'll be back later to show you what I'm doing for dinner and dessert, and yeah. All right, I am back from my dad's. I had a really nice visit with him and my brothers, and I even got my second 45 workout in when I was over there. So this morning I just did my pedals in the living room, and then when I went over there, I convinced them to go for a walk with me outside. So we just like walked up and down their road for about 45 minutes, and we even FaceTimed my brother who lives in Miami, and we just caught up with him while we were walking. So it was just a really nice visit with everybody. And they worked out with me, so that was great. My brothers traded off riding their electric scooter up and down the road, but it was still really nice. So I have both my workouts done, my reading, my picture, close with my water, and I should stick within my calories. So I'm close. I'm pretty much done for the day with all the hard stuff. But yeah, I have my dinner right here, so let me show you what I'm having. All right, so let's start off with the plate. I am doing just a half of a ham and cheese sandwich. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. It's just 2 slices of the Hormel honey ham, half a slice of Sargento mild cheddar, a little bit of spinach, and a little bit of light mayonnaise I put on the bread. And then I have about 15 grams of these Snyder's baked cheese curls, some applesauce. This is just unsweetened great value applesauce. And then I have one of these Oikos 000 yogurts. One of my daycare kids brought these this week, and I looked, I was like, oh, 15 grams of protein instead of 12. It's a little more in calories, but it's a little more protein, so I thought I'd try those this week. Also, one of my daycare kids had cheese curls this week, and I was like, I need cheese curls next week. So I put those on my grocery order. The daycare kids, I'm always jealous of their food. But yep, there's dinner. It comes out to be about 360-ish calories. The app wasn't loading. I couldn't log the applesauce yet, but it's about 360, 365-ish. Yeah, there's dinner. I'll be back later. Alrighty, it is time for dessert, and I want to take a few minutes just to explain this whole dessert thing to you. Alright, so I found Ben & Jerry's Milk and Cookies. I've talked about this before in other videos. This is my absolute favorite flavor of Ben & Jerry's, and Walmart actually had it in stock, and they haven't had it in stock in a really long time, or at least I just haven't seen it. There were 6 pints left, and I grabbed all 6 just to stock up. But I feel like this ice cream is the ultimate test for me, like my ability to not binge eat. This is just the ultimate test. When I was really gaining weight and just going through a lot of things, this was like the biggest thing I would binge eat. Sometimes there were nights, this is embarrassing, but where I would eat 2 whole things of these in one night. And by the end of it, I felt sick and disgusting, but I did it several times where I would eat 2 whole pints just in one sitting. And it was a lot and like just so bad, and I could never keep it in the house. About a year or so ago, I remember buying some of that because they had it in stock at Giant Eagle. I think I bought like 7 of them, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be fine. I was probably about 5 or 6 months into my journey, I guess, and I was like, I'll be fine. I can keep it in the house and just have like it on my treat day. I was gonna have it on my treat day. It didn't work. I binge ate it, and I didn't eat all 7 in like 1 minute in one day, but like I don't think at that point I ate 2 at one sitting, but they probably didn't last like a couple weeks. And so the last time I bought this, I did not succeed in not binge eating, but since I'm on 75 hard, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get them and see how I do and keep it within my calorie range for 75 hard and keep it around, like I've said before, I want to keep my evening desserts around 200 calories. So I have 200 calories worth in this little cup. It's not very much, but it's 200 calories worth. It's about 72 grams is in here. This is the ultimate test, and I want to see if I can do it. Now on my birthday, I think I'm gonna let myself like just sit down and eat. I'm gonna save. I don't think I'm gonna go through, it's 9 days to my birthday. I'm not gonna go through all 6 of these. So I'm gonna take a full one and allow myself to eat what I want. No, not on my birthday. Rewind, freeze. Not on my birthday, because I'll still be on 75 hard for my birthday. For my day after 75 hard, I'm gonna save myself 1 whole pint just to eat as much as I want. And if I feel full before finishing it, then I'll stop. I probably won't, but I will. I'll listen to my body. But I just wanna see how I do with it. I'm not gonna get back into the habit of eating a whole pint in one sitting. I wanna try like eating little cups of it at a time and just enjoying little bits of it. But I'm gonna see how I feel at the end of 75 hard. And if on that day I want to, like day 76, if I want to sit down and just enjoy a whole pint, I'm going to. But I think it's gonna be really good practice these last like, how many days do I have left? I think I have like 18-ish days left to just enjoy a little bit at a time and get into the habit of doing that. So yeah. Oh, I'm so excited to eat some because I haven't eaten this in forever. But this comes out, it's exactly 200 calories, 72 grams of it is exactly 200 calories. So wish me luck with this whole, like basically I feel like I'm training myself to be able to have milk and cookies, Ben and Jerry's in the freezer. And I want to be able to have my favorite things around without going crazy. Another thing I had around, Oreos used to be, never would last, but I had golden Oreos in my cupboard. I just finished them the other day, and I think I bought them back in like March. So they lasted a long time. I didn't binge eat them. It felt so good, and I just hope I can hold on to that once 75 hard is over. 75 hard has kept me very rigid, and I want to come out of 75 hard with these habits and not just be like, okay, 75 hard's over, done, I'm ready to go. Now right after, I am gonna be pretty loosey-goosey because I have a wedding the weekend after, then I'm going to Disney. But then like I want to be able to rein it back in and still stick to these habits. Not as strict, but like still eat these meals and still stay within a certain calorie range, get a certain amount of protein. So just pray for me that I can do it. But my camera's gonna die, so I need to hurry. I ended up the day with 1,772 calories. I got 103 grams of protein in, so that felt really good that I got all that in. But I wanna thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you did enjoy this video. Remember, if the scale goes up a little bit from week to week, don't be discouraged. Maybe check some things on your eating, but if you're eating right and you know you're eating right, your body's gonna fluctuate, and that's okay. So just remember that. Don't let the scale get you down. Focus on the non-scale victories. Close that fit again. Like, focus on those two to keep you uplifted and keep you motivated and keep you going. And don't forget to come find me on Instagram, and I post videos on here every Wednesday and Saturday, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.